Welcome to this Bluehorn video on how to create a rated audio Nielsen worksheet within your Bluehorn account. As a reminder, rated worksheets are only available to those who subscribe to Nielsen or ComScore ratings through their own account, as well as have it set up to stream through their Bluehorn platform. You're still able to access ratings calculations if you manually insert ratings on unrated worksheets. This video specifically talks about Nielsen audio and how to set up a rated audio worksheet. All information on this video is fictional, and I've set up a campaign for a fictional client named Bluehorn Nielsen Audio with some dates and information prior to starting the video. From here, this is where you would add your new worksheet. This can be done in any campaign you've already created, or you can create a new campaign. You'll need to name your worksheet however you've been naming throughout the consistency of your platform. Use your date range, and typically you use the date range that you've set up with the campaign. The market type in this case would be rated, and because audio information only comes from Nielsen, you'll be selecting Rated Nielsen. The vendor type then will populate the availability for radio rated. If you don't see these availabilities on your screen, it is because you don't have ratings set up with your Bluehorn account. Contact us at support@bluehorn.com. The next step that will pop up is a Geo Indicator. Depending on your market and what's available, you'll select what Geo Indicator you'd like for this particular worksheet. Next is market name. All available markets that you have in your account or that you have set up in your account will populate regardless of if they are rated or not. You'll need to select the particular market that you're using for your data. At this point, you can add vendors. You can add them one at a time or use the Add All button on the side. After you select that, your representative choices will populate below. Then your HUT/books will appear, and anything available for that particular market will be available for selection. You can make your choice and then come down to the stations. This is very important as this is the information that Nielsen uses when sending through their information through your system. If you don't see your station populate in this field, then that means you had an issue with your vendor setup. You'll need to go into your rated vendor setup and make sure that you've attached a Nielsen station. If you have questions about your rated vendor setup, please refer to our video on setting up a rated vendor or reach out to your Bluehorn support team. Here you can establish a GRP goal, or you can access primary demographics and secondary demographics. Secondary demographics is optional, as are primary demographics. The more information you input, the more information you'll receive from Nielsen. Your commission structure will default to what you set up on the campaign. You can choose to use broadcast weeks or calendar weeks, hour grid layout, or make a change to your max reach, which is defaulted at 85%. Here you'll click Add Worksheet. After you've added the worksheet, you'll see it populate in the list of worksheets below. Click on the worksheet to go in and start making changes to your worksheet. At this point, you may want to import an Avail or proposal that you have from a station representative. You can refer to our video on importing Avails, but as a reminder, it's quickly available in the Create Order drop-down menu. Simply go to Import File, and you'll be prompted to attach the file, much like you do to any other window or program within your computer. You can also choose to start manually entering lines. And as a reminder, we suggest that you fill out the fields in this Add Line and make sure you select your Nielsen day and time period. This is where the ratings come from when accessing your update ratings. It's not what you input in your time period, it's based on the Nielsen day and time period. You can see this is an extensive list of dates and times that are available from Nielsen. I'll use a Monday through Friday midday day part, which will then automatically populate the time period in this field. If you'd like to shorten the window, you can do so manually. But as a reminder, the ratings information will pull based on what you have selected for the Nielsen day and time period. You can name your program and then enter basic information. As a reminder, you can input anything in this ratings field. However, once you hit update ratings, the ratings will update to what comes through your ratings information. Once you have lines on your worksheet, you're able to update ratings at any time. You can wait and do this once you have all lines of your buy input. You can do it on a one at a time basis or as you import station by station avails. Update ratings is unlimited in use. You scroll down to update ratings and click, and your system will let you know that the worksheet is processing. The amount of time that the worksheet takes to process depends on the number of line items that you have entered, the size of your demo, size of your market, and number of stations and flight weeks that you have indicated. Your system will do automatic updates, or as a reminder, you're welcome to reload and refresh your page at any time. When the system begins to reload, you're able to scroll down to access your line items. Here you'll be able to check on the data information that came through. You can see that the ratings amount changed from what I had manually input, and CUME information has populated, as well as impact. You're able to scroll across past secondary ratings information. Now you can enter spots, or you could have entered them previously, and you can now have access to the Nielsen details on a per line basis. If you have one line or a million lines within your worksheet, you're able to check this box for every line. After you click on it, you're able to see the file details as well as demographic breakdown information for the impact, AQH, population, and rating. Each one of these D breakdowns are portions of your primary demographic. You can see each one is a segment that makes up the men 35-64 demographic. Full disclosure of details and information that we have are provided to you. You can access the CUME tab to see total CUME and total population, as well as the breakdown by segment. You can see population information as well as averages, and information as far as where the data comes from on the AQH. As a reminder, this information is available on a per line basis, giving you full access to all information that Nielsen is providing you. If you have any questions on how our Nielsen audio integration works, please refer to bluehorn.com or email us at support@bluehorn.com. As you're working through your rated audio worksheet, if you have questions or get stuck, as a reminder, our Lifesaver feature is always available on every page. This is the fastest way to get support from our Bluehorn team. Thank you for joining us. Please reference other videos available at bluehorn.com/videos.